We have the Ace of Cups. So it's quite possible that you might have a new love interest. Maybe you have the beginning of something good that brings you joy into your life. This card could also indicate fertility, so this can always lead to a pregnancy. If you are trying to get pregnant, this is a good sign. But this is no doubt the beginning of either a new romance or something that you absolutely love. But we're going to go deeper here. Okay, now we have the Seven of Swords in reversed. Someone has taken something from you, or stolen from you, for lack of better words, in the past. But there is an apology forthcoming, and whatever was stolen will be returned. And if someone's keeping a secret from you, it's going to come out. They're going to come clean. Here we have the Six of Coins. This is generosity. Maybe you get a possible raise at work or a possible promotion. Maybe even an inheritance. Anything is possible. We'll see how this plays out. Here we have the Queen of Swords. She's a woman of very strong character. She has plenty of experience with sorrow and handling loss, so she is no stranger to loss. And she's a very good observer. She could be a lawyer. She could also be a teacher or a psychologist as well. Now we have the Nine of Swords. Could be possible nightmares. This could be sleepless nights. But you are experiencing anxiety, most likely depression. There's sad and unfortunate circumstances that surround this card that brings much mental and emotional pain. And there could possibly be a legal issue or a medical issue. And it could be a legal issue. The Queen of Swords, she is a good counselor, a good lawyer. But we'll see how this turns out. Now we have the Judgment card. The great aha moment. This brings an awakening. You're desiring something new. You have a new awareness. And you're probably also trying to improve your health and your general overall well-being. I don't want to say too much. We're going to clarify all of these. Now we have the Page of Wands in reversed. This typically is a delay or outright disappointing news concerning a financial nature. Maybe there's delays in getting a message. Maybe the messages are not coming through at all. But there's definitely some frustration associated with this card, and it's always got to do with the financial nature. This could be a younger person in your life, and if so, they would be very theatrical if this happens to be a young person in your life. Now here we have the Page of Cups. And with this most definitely could indicate a birth. It's always a possibility. But you could also be getting messages of romance. Those messages could be telephone calls, emails, even text messages. But either way, they're encouraging. And there could be a possible graduation for either yourself or for someone around you that's younger. And if you're experiencing problems and you're needing help from others, you'll definitely get the help you need. Now, the card from the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups in the reverse position. Okay. First thing I want to go to here. This card can definitely indicate damage and sometimes a complete loss to a home due to flooding, an act of God. And considering all the hurricanes and just horrible stuff. If you're experiencing this, I'm sorry. This is rough. Very, very, very rough. This is extreme physical damage to a home. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be that, but for those of you, some of you may resonate with this. This could also be a possible loss of friendship. You could be fighting with your siblings or with your relatives, just simply disagreeing with your relatives. Delays, frustrations, and matters of the heart. And sometimes this can indicate a possible painful experience from someone being thoughtless and just being outright thoughtless and saying things and doing things that will hurt you. But let's get into clarifying. Justice. Some of you are involved in lawsuits. Don't worry, you're going to win. Three of Pentacles. Okay, we now have the Seven of Pentacles to clarify the Ace of Wands. Now, clearly you guys have sown some very good seeds. We reap what we sow. Now, this is a card of the harvest is in. We've sowed our seeds and our crops are in and they are beautiful. So, if you've invested money into something, you'll definitely see a good return on it. But I keep hearing from my guides here that for those of you that are interested in getting pregnant or already already possibly pregnant, this could signify pregnancy as well in relation to the Ace of Cups. And it could also be the job well done. So here comes a new romance. Either way, the crops are in and it's good. So you will benefit from this. Now, for our Seven of Swords reversed, it's now clarified by the Nine of Cups in reversed. Now, the Seven of Swords is, or someone stole something from us. Now, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse clarifying it. So, whatever our wish is concerning this situation, it more than likely is not going to be fulfilled at this time. There's probably going to be a delay. And if the wish is fulfilled, it may happen in a way that you wouldn't have planned on, okay? It's not to say that it's not going to happen. It's just most definitely delays. And sometimes this can be like getting part of your wish, and that could make it feel like you've been cheated. But sometimes if you get part of your wish, that's better than none. We gotta look at the glass half full, not half empty. And this could also speak of if you are about to be in a lawsuit, maybe it stems from someone stealing from you. You'll get it back, but you may have to battle in court to get it back, but there will be a fair decision. But I don't want to jump too far ahead here. Okay. Now, to clarify our Six of Coins, we have the King of Wands in reverse. Oops, sorry. So, with the King of Wands reversed, this card really speaks of pessimism and doubt, okay? And this is a Virgo trait. We tend to be pessimistic. And I can say this because I am a Virgo sun. So don't shoot the messenger, please. But when the King of Wands is reversed, he tends to let things just slip away and fall to the wayside out of pessimism and doubt. And sometimes you feeling a bit temperamental. And there's almost a feeling of a short fuse. And you may be feeling unsure of yourself and a bit insecure. But I need to bring this up. Whether you know about astrology or not, I'm going to try to explain this in easy terms. If your sun is in the sign of Virgo, then at this moment, you have Mars and Venus in your first house. So this would definitely explain why you're feeling like you have a short fuse. It makes you really sensitive to all the situations that are occurring and things that people are saying. It can make us feel like we have a short fuse. We're a bit more quick to jump and be aggressive, more than we normally would be. And if you are experiencing this problem, it's because Mars is transiting Virgo Sun's first house. But don't worry, it won't last forever. But don't let the pessimism get in the way. I mean, you got generosity here. Somebody's definitely there to help. But you don't want to let it all slip away because you're just unsure and possibly insecure. Now excuse me, I can't speak. To clarify our Queen of Swords, we get the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning with a financial endeavor. And when we find this card in the reverse position, there is major caution against spending your money overindulgently without thinking it through. There is a need to really pay attention to your checkbook at this point in time. You don't want to overextend yourself financially. You can get yourself into a pickle that way. And normally we're pretty good with details, but, sometimes optimism can grab us up and and it can happen to the best of us, but it's not permanent. But there's a sense that you're not prepared completely for this new business venture. It's like you're missing something. So you may need to seek some legal advice in regards to this financial investment. But it never hurts to seek out advice, especially where our money is concerned. Because if we can prevent getting caught up into a situation like this, let's prevent it. Okay. Now, for our Nine of Swords, we have the Five of Cups in the reverse position to clarify. Now, the Five of Cups in reverse, this shows that you guys have gone through a loss. More than likely, some of you have left a relationship or you got left. And you've had time to grieve, and now your loss is improving. Your hope is returning. You're starting to feel a lot better. Thank goodness, because this is such a heavy depression card. So you're going to get out of that funk. Don't worry. You're going to get out of it. And another possibility is sometimes old friends can pop back up in your life. That's always a possibility for some of you. And there is a new job possibility on the horizon for you. So If some of you have lost your job, there's a new one in store for you. So don't get too caught up in this pessimism, okay? Because you're going to get a new job if you need one. But either way, things are definitely starting to look up. Now, our judgment card. And clarifying the judgment card is the Hanged Man in the reversed position. When the Hanged Man is in the reversed position, it's almost like we are holding on to the past. It's like we're digging our heels in and just refusing to go forward, just hanging on to the past, clinging. And there's a feeling of you not ready to just let it go, but it's necessary. You're trying to slow down the inevitable process that has to happen. Hence the Judgment card. There's a call to wake up. And sometimes there's a fear of sacrifice with the Hanged Man in reverse. And sometimes, even though you have changed so much as a person, sometimes you still want to sit there and try to maintain that old image. Maybe you fear you won't be accepted by others, but hey, you need to be who you are. Do not be afraid to let go of the old. If somebody doesn't like who you have become, then you need to tell them to kick rocks, okay? Bye-bye. You don't need them. And, try not to be so scared of letting go. I know it is one of the hardest things to do, but let me tell you, miracles can happen when you just surrender and let go and let God. Excuse me, I'm sorry. My allergies are just absolutely horrible. This is my worst allergy season. Okay, Page of Wands in reversed is clarified by the Justice card. So, if you've made a possible business investment, or say you're waiting on news of a financial nature, or maybe this very much ties in to this situation with the theft and waiting for the items or the money to be returned. Justice is here, and there is no need to worry because there will be a very fair decision. Justice, you will have your justice. So, I hope I can ease your fear. If any of you are going through these situations, I want you to ease your fears. It's gonna work out. Now, we had our Page of Cups, which is also the possible pregnancy card as well. Now we have the Two of Cups. Page of Cups is also the card of receiving messages that have to do with love or a romance partner. Now we have the Two of Cups. This is our soulmate card. I mean, yeah, I know you guys are going through a lot here, but wow, I mean, look at who's coming for you. I mean, I just think this is a beautiful ending to some negative stuff that we do have going on here. So this is beautiful. Congratulations. And to some of you out there that are already pregnant, congratulations. Now, the bottom of the deck for the clarifying cards, we have the Three of Pentacles. This is an excellent sign. If you happen to have lost your job, you're about to get that new job. And this is also you possibly being recognized for your skills and your abilities. You could also be accepted into a group or an organization if that's something you're going for as well. But I'm going to say this is a new job. So all in all, things are going to look up, Virgo. Okay, let's see what the Romance Oracle has to say. Express your love. You deserve love. And keep an open mind. Okay. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So make that first move, Virgo. You deserve love. You are lovable. Even though you may be feeling in a bad way right now. You are lovable. And you deserve love. And it's here. It's coming. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Hey, that just provides us with a little bit of challenge. That just keeps things interesting. Let's go ahead and clarify the Romance Oracle cards. Unity. Seven of Earth, which is the Seven of Pentacles. And Queen of Air, which is Queen of Swords. Unity. Traditional viewpoints or methods. Spiritual organizations seek out mentors and like-minded friends. But this is also the card of marriage. You deserve love. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, and there's unnecessary worry, Virgo. Virgo, you can be a worrywart. And like I said, I'm a Virgo. I can say that because I know how we are. Keep an open mind. Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you and seeing the humor in situations. So this definitely says that no matter what the differences are in this new person that you're going to end up with, you're going to have that open mind. Well, this has ended beautifully. Now, I know it's a pretty rocky month right now, but it's all going to end well this month. So keep your heads up, Virgo. I'm sending you blessings of healing and prosperity and love, and I will see you next month.